My tracks, these are my tracks. My tracks. Yo, these are my tracks. Every loop, a line of text. Every 2-bar, chop a sentence. Every sample context. The crate was always the library. The needle was the pen. And every record that I flipped was something I said again in different words, in different frequencies and bass. In the way a kick drum lands inside a certain space. These are my tracks, the ones nobody asked me to make. The ones I made at midnight for my own sake. Not for radio, not for placement, not for the cosign. For the moment in the basement when the loop was just mine. Before the outside world could touch it, just the needle and the wax. These are my tracks, and these are all the facts. 40 years of making something out of what was left behind by strangers who recorded something beautiful to find. I found it chopped and made it new and left it for the next. These are my tracks, that is the whole text.
My tracks.
My tracks.
My tracks. My tracks.
Every 4 bar song.
Yo, these are my tracks, the road I chose to walk, not the one they drew for me. Not the one they talk about in every conversation where they meant well, but they never understood the door I needed. So I shut the door they offered, found a different one. Went through the track I laid was narrow, but it was mine, it was true. These are my tracks, the decisions and the cost. Every turn I made that looked like wrong was never lost. It was research, it was necessary, it was real. Every bad direction taught me something about the feel of what the right one feels like when it finally comes. These are my tracks, the losses and the sums that added up to something I could not have planned from the start. These are my tracks, they run directly through my heart. Every city that I stood in, every stage, every room. These are my tracks, they got me here, they got me through.
My tracks.
My tracks.
My tracks. My tracks.
Every 4 bars.
Let me leave these tracks on. Let me leave these tracks on.
Let me leave these tracks somewhere my son can find them later. Not the music only, but the proof that something greater than the talent or the hustle is the choosing to continue when the world stops paying attention. That is what is in you. These are my tracks, and they will outlast my voice. The records that I made in rooms before I had a choice of what the world would think, because the world was not there yet. These are my tracks, and they have never once been let down by what they are. They are exactly what I made. No apology, no revision, no decade afraid. The track is what it is, it holds the moment that it was. These are my tracks, and this is all it ever does. My son will find a track one day that opens something up, a 2-bar loop that fills the space inside an empty cup. I hope he knows his father laid his tracks the same exact way. These are my tracks, I leave him here, I leave him for his day.
My tracks.
My tracks.
My tracks. My tracks.
Every 4 bars.
These tracks on.
Every 4 bars.
My tracks. My tracks. My tracks.
Every 4 bars.